Having a polarized opinion will gain you the respect of people, and it will gain you the respect of yourself. What will it also do is put you in trouble sometimes. Andrew Tate is a perfect example of this. He has a lot of very polarized opinions that he truly believes in, and that ended him up in jail. But he believes in those to the point where he's willing to stand up for that opinion, and that gained his respect. Right? He respects himself. He's confident. He knows who he is, and I respect him. Millions of young men respect him. Millions of young men and women and people who don't like him, but they respect him. See, there's a difference between respect and liking somebody, and there are so many people that just respect him no matter what. They respect him because he believes in something and he stands for what he believes in. They may hate him, they may disagree with him, but it's so much better to have somebody respect your opinion and disagree with it than somebody agreeing with it but not being your real and true opinion to your core. So many guys say things that they don't believe in. They, for whatever reason, believe that they should have this opinion, even if it's not authentic to them and what they truly believe in, because they want to get accepted by people, right? And in my opinion, that's probably like the worst mistake that a man can do, because first of all, you don't respect yourself. At that point, you can call yourself a bitch. You don't respect yourself. And second of all, people can tell when you really don't believe in something because you're not gonna stand up for it. And that opinion will shift immediately as soon as you see a little bit of acceptance of the other side. But you did not have the balls to be on the other side when everybody disagreed with it. For example, I highly disagree with abortion. I have many opinions that are polarized, many opinions that I disagree with and agree with strongly. I believe that abortion is murder, and I believe that abortion should be banned 100%. Another one, I believe that porn should be illegal, should be banned, even for people above the age of 18, although the majority of people I watch it are actually under 18. I believe that porn should be banned. I don't believe that it's good for the society. I don't believe that it's good for anyone. Having sex with a woman that watches porn is terrible. She's gonna be so overly obsessed with her clitoral orgasms, and she's gonna be so incredibly obsessed with you pleasing her that the sex is not about a connection between you two anymore. It's about pleasure. Who can get most pleasure, right? And that's not what sex is about. Now, that's a whole other topic that we could get into, and I don't want to talk about that, but having something that you truly stand for and believe in, no matter who disagrees with it and how many people disagree with it. Bro, for example, I have many people that I respect, many people that I really like, even people that I've done podcasts with before. I disagreed with them. Now, maybe I didn't want to get into a fucking argument about it on the podcast because we had limited time and we had other topics to talk about. I just like I I didn't need to display my disagreement because that person didn't know me well enough to even want to go into an argument and debate with me. Now, sometimes, as you can see on my older podcasts, I did go into debates with people on quick 5-10 minute debates. I disagree with that, what they said, and we exchanged opinions. And maybe my opinion didn't shift and theirs didn't either, but we kind of understood the outlook of the other person, and we respected that. We gained more of each other's respect by seeing that our opinions won't shift because of pressure or because of peer pressure. When you will have an opinion and you will change that opinion because you're in a group that disagrees with you, or you're on a date with a girl and you think that that might be inappropriate, sorry, bro, but nobody will respect you and you won't respect yourself. I was with this date on a date with this girl, and she said, honestly, she said that like body counts don't matter, right? She said that like she doesn't understand why people like talk about body count so much that it doesn't matter at all. I can sleep with 10 men and still love my 11th one just the same, and I highly disagree with it. And the reason why I would disagree with it, if you had duct tape, you stick it on your hand, then you take it off, and then you peel it off, then you stick it there again, the same duct tape, then you peel it off again, and you do that 11 times, it's gonna be less sticky than the first time. Where am I going with this analogy? This is love. If you keep peeling it off and sticking it back on, it's not gonna stick that well. You're gonna get to a point where it just falls off over some dumb shit, or it just falls off by itself. A person that has slept with many men, a woman that has slept with many men, is not gonna be a very good, loving woman than the woman that has her first boyfriend, for example, and she stays with him. This is extremely rare, but honestly, whenever I hear a story about high school sweethearts that stay together for the rest of their lives together, that's just so beautiful, man. And honestly, I like that just so much, man. It's just like, it's so fucking wholesome, you know? And there's, for example, just an opinion that I'm very polarized on, and no girl can change my mind just like that. Honestly, I don't know what she would have to say for me to change my mind and say body counts don't matter, she can sleep with 50 men and I'll still take her seriously. There's just no way, because I just disagree with that to my core. And I see so many guys they think that it's disgusting that their girl has 15 bodies, but they will stay with her because they have no other option, right? And they will cheat on her as soon as they get the option. And that's something that I disagree with. I believe that if you want to have multiple women, they should know about it. And the majority of men are afraid to tell them about that because they are afraid of her leaving. But they are afraid to give her that option to leave. So they would rather just keep it a secret until she finds out. And then you lose her respect and you lose your own respect, because you know that you were afraid of this girl leaving you. So you didn't tell her about what you were doing. I don't know, man. I just feel like that's a little bit of a bitchy move there. And I have many strong opinions, polarized opinions, and I just don't believe that changing your mind because you want to be accepted is a good way to live your life. Now, I'm gonna say this. There is a possibility of change of opinions, and that's absolutely acceptable, and that's absolutely fine. It's absolutely okay to change your opinions because you've grown. I'd say that you're quite not growing and not leveling yourself up at all if you don't change your opinions ever. I'd say that that's the number one sign of somebody growing and somebody living life and experiencing life, that changes your opinions, your own experiences. But if you're gonna change your opinion over an argument and you just want that argument to stop, so instead you're just gonna change your opinion just to be accepted or pretend that's your opinion, I believe that you're not gonna be confident in your own self at that point. And I highly disagree with guys that just change their opinions just to please a girl. I just don't believe that's right. I just don't believe that's masculine. I don't believe that's authentic to you. And I don't think that's respectable at all. So this is my opinion on the topic. I believe that having strong polarized opinions, even if people will disagree with you, even if people will hate you for it, is worth it. Now, you can leave down in the comments your opinion on this. Exactly. See if you agree or disagree with me. Maybe you think that shifting opinions on the situation may be worth it in some situations. I don't know, man. I just can't imagine a single situation when shifting your opinion is the right move just to please somebody. I just can't imagine that happening. Anyways, with this in mind, I hope that you're gonna think about this, and I'm gonna see you on the next one.